Well, hello everybody. Gonna do a little shooting today. Gonna bring you guys along. I haven't done much shooting lately. I've talked a lot about my son's house. We're getting really close to the end of that. So, here in the next week or so, I'll probably do a video and just do a tour of the house. But done a ton of work out there, and I haven't been shooting for, I don't know, it's been 2 or 3 weeks now. So anyway, we're gonna do a little shooting today. Gun I'm working with today is the Beretta Tomcat again. I've had some requests about doing some accuracy, like offhand shooting at closer range. So today I've got the gong set up at 10 yards, and we're just gonna do some what I would call practical offhand shooting. Of course, we know that the Tomcat is the double action, single action, and this is my preference for autos. I've kind of gotten away from the striker fire guns. Of course, I still own a few, but my preference is these exposed hammer, double action, single action autos. And what I practice when I'm just out here having fun is what I'll do is I'll shoot first shot, double action, decock it so the hammer's down, and I'll shoot like some groups of all double action. We're going to do a little bit of that today. Another thing I want to talk about with this is I bought this. It's a real soft leather pocket holster, and I can't even tell you what brand it is. I ordered it off of Amazon. I think it was $19. So I've been carrying this gun a lot. And believe it or not, in my group of shooting friends, I've been catching a lot of heck over this. They're saying, what in the world are you doing carrying a 32? Well, my theory is the best gun for you to carry is one you'll actually carry. This guy slips in just a front pocket. It's real simple, real easy to carry. I've carried this a ton. One thing that I've noticed, and if somebody's thinking about a Tomcat for a pocket carry, I would highly recommend it. These are great built little guns. I've just really become fond of this guy. One little thing to think about that I've just noticed as I've been carrying it. So this guy is sitting in your pocket like this, right? You reach in there to grab it, and the mag release is right there. And so it is super easy. It's in your pocket, like so. You reach in there and grab it, pull it out of your pocket, you can hit that mag release. So that's something I've never heard anybody talk about before, but I did a lot of research on these before I bought one, and that was never brought up. So that's something I've experienced. Is this a game changer for me? No, I think for me it's just something that I need to be aware of. And of course, high stress situations, I mean, I don't know. Am I going to still carry it? I absolutely am. I'm going to just try to be aware of that mag release in a weird place, honestly, in today's world. But for me to reach in there and grab it, I've done that a couple times. So just be conscious, you got to grab it a little deeper in your pocket and bring it out. So anyway, all right, we're going to get some shooting done. Before we do, I'm going to take a minute and ask you guys to please subscribe and give me a thumbs up if you would, and we'll try to keep the channel growing. I'll show you what ammo we're shooting today. So interesting thing, I've had some great comments about this Beretta. So this is Norma ammo. It's made in Hungary, I believe. So European stuff. They're advertised at 157 foot-pounds. And one of my commenters says that Beretta recommends your power factor of being 100 below 130. So I've just bought a couple boxes of these. I'm not going to buy any more, and I really appreciate the comment that that viewer said, because I wouldn't even thought about that. I hadn't read it anywhere, hadn't seen it anywhere. So here again, I tell you guys thanks all the time for comments. I appreciate that one. What I've decided to do is I'm going to start reloading for this guy. I've ordered some 75 grain round nose flat point powder coated cast bullets, and when I go to reload for this, I'm going to have that in mind of making sure I'm below that 130. Because as long as they cycle, who cares? I mean, I'm just using that for having fun and practicing and getting some range time with the gun. That's not what I'll be carrying as far as a self-defense load anyway. So anyway, that's what we're going to do today. I got the GoPro set up there. Hopefully we can see it, but I'm going to do a few 3-shot groups offhand double action, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, here we go. We're going to do a 3-shot group double action offhand at 10 yards. All right, let's go have a look. All right, as you guys can see, I hit all 3. It's shooting a little bit high. That's why we practice this kind of stuff. I was aiming more down here, more center mass of this target, and look how high I was hitting. The group size isn't terrible. You know, that's about a 5-inch group or so. That's not horrible. I think we need some more practice like that. All right, so that was okay. You know, it tells me I need some more practice with this gun. I truly have only shot, I don't know if I even put a whole box of ammo through this gun. So, you know, this is something I need to practice. So I'm just basically bringing you guys along, kind of seeing how that goes. The double action trigger pull on this gun is not horrible. It's, you know, it's not fantastic. It's not an in-frame Smith & Wesson, I'll tell you that. But for what it is, I am pretty pleased with this. So we're going to shoot a couple more groups like that offhand. I put a little paint on them, so we got a clean target to work with. So we'll see how it goes. All right, guys, we'll walk up and check out the target. All right, well, that was much better. So here's 3 shots. I'm going to call that center mass. About 3-inch group. Maybe slightly over 3-inch, but man, I'm tickled with that. We're going to keep doing shooting. This tells you this gun really has a great potential. It just needs a little bit of practice. I'll grab some paint and we'll cover them up and try another group. Well, you know, I'm super pleased with that. 3-inch group offhand, double action at 10 yards. Yeah, that's definitely well within a good self-defense scenario, shooting offhand double action. Of course, the double action with this gun is real cumbersome. You know, you've seen how I do it. I just shoot the first one, let the hammer down, shoot the second one, let the hammer down. A little awkward. So on this little group, what I'm going to do is shoot the first one double action, the next 2 single action, and try to speed things up just a little bit. So we'll see how we do. Okay, so we'll just do the first shot double action, and then the next 2 single action. We'll see how it goes. All right, let's go have a look. Well, that's interesting. So here's the first 2 right on top of each other, dead center. This guy was the third one. I was telling you I rushed the third shot just a little bit, but I mean, shooting in a defensive situation, if you got that, I'm pretty sure that the threat would be stopped for sure. But I'll tell you, the more I shoot this gun, the more I like it. The trouble that I have right now is ammo. So I'm gonna hit those with the paint. We'll probably do that one more time. Okay, so we talked about ammo just a little bit. So I think I mentioned earlier in the video that I've got all the stuff ordered to start reloading for this little guy. Well, I'll tell you, you go to YouTube and you cannot find any information about excuse me, that's not true. Very little information about reloading 32. Of course, the powder charges are tiny. I mean, minimum load is 1.8, max load might be 2.1, so that might present some challenges. I've got Dillon equipment, so I'm gonna keep you guys up to date on that. I'll do some videos on that just because, you know, it's gonna be a learning curve for me just because there's not a lot of information out there about reloading. You know, when I cast my own bullets and I'm on the fence, I ordered some cast bullets. They're a 75 grain round nose flat point. And to me, casting a 75 grain bullet's pretty economical, right? So I don't know. I'm just kind of on the fence with that. I can order them pretty cheap. I think they were $30 for 500. Is that worth casting my own? Man, I'm not sure it is. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. The more I shoot this gun, the more I like it. I've had some comments about, you know, how do you like the double action trigger pull, those kind of things. The double action trigger pull on this guy is pretty, I mean, it's just the way I like it. It's heavy enough and it's long, so you engage the trigger right off the bat, you know, and that's quite a stroke with it. That's a built-in safety for me. Just that you're not accidentally going to bump that and blow a hole in your leg. So I really like that. I want to mention, so the gun's clear as I'm kind of pointing it to myself or whatever, but of the safety on this. So it does have a safety. Am I in love with the safety on this? I am not sure I am. Because to me, if it's being carried in your pocket and you pull it out to defend yourself, it is super easy to manipulate. I mean, it's right in the right place. And it's probably just for me one of those things that I need to practice. You know, like have it down, safety on, and then as I bring it up to engage the target, take the safety off. So, you know, I got a good friend. He likes the safety. He's a great friend of mine, good shooting partner. He really likes the safety. I am not sure I do. It's just, for me, I'm just clumsy enough that I know it's just one more thing for me to bobble. So anyway, we're gonna shoot one more of those 3-shot groups. Hopefully I can bring it in a little bit from that flyer, but man, I'm pleased as a punch with the gun. So we're gonna go ahead and shoot one more group. All right, that group looks a whole lot better. Let's go check it out. All right, so here's the first two. Same story. First two and a little bit of a flyer there. Still a lot better shape than the first one was. You know, we're about a 5-inch group. You know, I don't know. The more I shoot this gun, the more I like it. But I'm pleased with that right there. All right, well, we're gonna wrap it up for today. I'm certainly pleased with the results of shooting that thing offhand. You know, and the commenters have asked about the trigger pull and such. I don't know. I think that is just a really, really neat, well-built, put together little pocket semi-auto. I've been super pleased with the results on the accuracy. It's one of those guns that, like all of us, should practice more, right? I'm guilty of that. I don't practice offhand much, but I'll tell you, that gun is super easy to shoot. And hopefully once I get reloading for that I'll have some more ammo, and I'll get a little softer loads than what these are. Hopefully I get it to function correctly. I think you could probably shoot that gun, you know, for a lifetime and have great luck with it. So anyway, we're gonna wrap it up for today. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please subscribe, please leave comments. You know, I've had a lot of people comment where they're from. That's interesting to hear. You know, we've had some people out of the country, so we've had some great conversations. So please comment. Thanks for watching.